Hello, once again, welcome to Invictus Motors. As a historical point of reference, Porsche did make tractors in the 1950s, but we're not here to review this GT Silver, we're here to review this one. Believe it or not, this was an 1800 pounds optional, this GT Silver metallic color. It actually comes with the 19-inch Carrera alloys, which just looks phenomenal. I could spend ages talking about this car, but these 911 C4S PDKs are already extremely rare. I mean, they were produced between 2008 to 2011, just going over to 12, and very few of them ever sold because, you know, we were in a global recession, which meant that not many people were opting to buy a 911. Hence why there's such a huge shortage of these cars right now at this moment, and the prices just over the past 2 years have just gone through the roof really. Can we just take a moment to truly appreciate what a rare car this really is? And that GT Silver color is just something really stunning and out of this world. Well, a lot of you would know that this is a Generation 2 997, which had the direct fuel injected engine, so you know, we didn't have some of the people that talk about sort of bore scoring and AMS issues. I'm not a big believer of all those issues, but you know, the Gen 2 really addresses and mitigates all those issues because it's a completely different engine at the back of these cars, because that DFI engine is basically, you know, exact same principles as what you would get in a Porsche 911 991, which were produced from 2012 onwards. The spec on this is literally incredible. I mean, the color, the alloys, the sports exhaust, the limited slip diff. This has got the rear parking sensors. We've talked about the really special color on the outside, but it's on the inside that this car really comes alive. No better place to start than the sport steering wheel with paddle shift. It's got a Bose system with a PCM that allows you to pick up and drop calls via Bluetooth connectivity, and also gives you the compatibility to be able to plug your phone in via USB port. It's got the Chrono Sports watch that gives you the Sports and the Sport Plus button with PASM, which stands for Porsche Active Suspension Management System, which by pressing that button it stiffens your dampers and gives you a more driver's oriented drive. And you know what? Who doesn't like a good sports exhaust? And that space here is lovely because the sunroof opens up, makes the inside space more open and airy and just comfortable. It's got the extended leather package that literally starts from the front of the dash all the way towards the back. The seats are sports seats, so it's just got the added upholstery. And it's lastly the Alcantara roof lining. It just is so much incredible spec on this. I mean, all in all, the spec on this car comes to circa 17,000 pounds. Currently, it's done 91,987 miles. As I've been driving it, that mileage will increase by a couple of more miles. But this car does not drive like a 92,000 miles. And this being the C4S PDK, this is surely, with this spec, already a modern classic, and the value is only heading one way, which is up. This 911 in total has 4 owners from new. In terms of the service history, it's got 3 services from official Porsche centers, and the remaining all services, we have them as invoices with us on a file. I mean, it's been very well maintained, whereby, you know, it's had brand new tires, which up to now has only had approximately 2,000 miles on it, and you know, loads of maintenance work in the past few services, including having the PDK gearbox oil and the filter being changed on it. And I think you really want to know how it drives, so let's get in it and drive it. In terms of performance, I mean, this car really comes to life with the phenomenal performance-oriented figures. It produces 380 brake horsepower. In total, this produces 420 Newton meters of torque, which means the 0 to 62 miles per hour is possible in 4.7 seconds. I mean, otherwise known as the 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.7 seconds. It weighs exactly 1,645 kilograms, and the top speed, believe it or not, on this little nimble 911 is 183 miles per hour. That is really something, isn't it? when you press the sports button, just wow, that sweet Porsche sound. It just holds you back, isn't it, the minute you press that accelerator. We've just hit 5,000 RPM. It's such an addictive drive. Oh, that little slide on the gravel. This is the character you find in the 911s, with the engine being at the back and all the weight. So when you are cornering, it just holds off there towards the back that tiny bit. This beautiful zigzag cross, country roads. We're not gonna drive crazy to try to prove some point. We all know what a 911 is really capable of. But I'm having so much fun in this 911 than in any other 911, just because of the optional, the way it drives, the way it handles, the way it's been maintained by the previous owners. And really, from a driving experience point of view, there's nothing better than a 911. And then obviously, a 911 like this with this spec supersedes all of them. So should you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, ask us, contact us. Should you have any questions about your 911 that you've got, that you want to part X or sell to us, just reach out. Simply, comment on the video, like on the video, subscribe, whatever it is, interact with us. We're happy to interact with our Porsche customers and share, information honestly and transparently, because it's a small community whereby everybody knows everyone. And I think if you're doing certain things in the right way, in the right manner, it's truly appreciated. It's truly appreciated in our community of Porsche ownership. So thank you very much for all the support that we've had through the social media and through YouTube, and I really appreciate all the customers that we've had over the past couple of years. So wishing everybody a pleasant summer ahead, and mine started with a massive smile, so thank you.